This week on commandN, Iran blocks Facebook, Baby Echo dies, and our first look at magma. Welcome to episode 181 of commandN. I'm Amber.
I'm Wolfram.
And I'm Jeff.
Jeff, you're up with us for the weekend. The whole team is together again. How has your time been in Toronto?
It's awful nice. I've seen Will a few times now, more than the past few visits here, luckily. So it's been real cool. We were even hanging out with Mikey and all that. So it's been a good time and the weather's fantastic.
Now the only one we're missing is Brian, so we have to get him out here on one of these shoots.
It's true, yeah.
We'll digitally impose him right here.
And if Will's dream came true, the Sham Wow guy would be with us as well.
We would have the slap chop rap in the background right now.
Sweet.
All right, let's talk about the tech headlines of the week. Our headlines this week are sponsored by our friends at GoDaddy.com. All you have to do to get an extra 10% off is enter the promo code commandN, that's the number 1 and the number 0, when you purchase any of their hosting services that are regularly priced.
So to start off, we've got another incident of regimes blocking the web for various reasons. Iran, ahead of its June 12th election, is now blocking Facebook. And Facebook and different blogging platforms and stuff like that are one of the main tools that the leading reformist challenger has been using to get the youth vote out. And so it's kind of sad that the other media is typically state-controlled.
Well, you know, I wonder if the youth there were really mobilized because of what's happened in America with Obama, and also there's a lot of Iranian bloggers.
So young Iranians embrace blogs to voice their thoughts and experience.
Yeah, there are, and I think it's definitely taking a page from the Obama book, but it shows you how you know, the people that are in power have some levers to pull to keep themselves in power that other people can't take advantage of.
Iranian blogs are the true voice of the next generation. They are nothing less than a revolution within the revolution.
Well, in other news, which maybe isn't as serious, but it's still sad, there's a wildlife foundation in BC called the Hancock Wildlife Foundation that had a live webcam of an eagle's nest. Okay, now recently, this is really sad, but one of the baby eagles, his name is Echo, he fell out of the nest and he died. And there were people watching this live on the web camera. Now, the only good news is now the foundation has put up a forum as part of their website where people can go. People are actually writing poems to the little baby eagle, to Echo, and you know, writing him letters. And so, you know, a sad story, but I guess at the end of the day, you know, it's not all that serious, and it's turning out good. It's bringing people together. And
we now know what will probably eventually happen if a tree falls in the forest. Somebody will
hear it
or see it or something. Obviously, that's
because it will be live on the web.
It's incredible. So Capcom, who are old school video game makers that have been around for a while, they had Street Fighter and just released a Resident Evil game for the iPhone. Says that they'll be releasing 10 more games between now and March of next year for iPhone, iPod Touch. So that they join like Electronic Arts and Namco and some other big players, making it, I think, more and more a legitimate platform for next-gen gaming kind of stuff.
That's so funny. I just read an article in Wired magazine about gaming and the iPhone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was very interesting. So make sure you read that. Now, there's something that I'm kicking myself for not mentioning last week, but in the middle of May, a new search engine launched. It's called the Wolfram search engine, and it's actually more like an answer engine. So the idea is you go in, you ask a question, and then you get answers. So for example, I could go in and say, where is the longest bridge in the world? And then it would output that data, so I could get answers. I could even put in the name of a city, for example, Charlottetown, and then it would output answers of how many people live in Charlottetown and some other facts. So it's a really neat answer engine, and I think it's really going to impact the future of other search engines like Google.
And you can use natural language for it. It sounds like it may be, its reach may exceed its grasp in the short term, but a good concept to be sort of exploring that realm of search, given the way that the most popular search engines now, it's pretty straightforward how they find their results. This is definitely getting at some interesting things. TechCrunch is reporting that Twine has 3 times the traffic of FriendFeed. It's kind of interesting because FriendFeed, obviously you follow feeds from your friends, and Twine is more organized around interest groups. And so I don't know if this would be sort of a comment on the situation, and this would TechCrunch suggest that that you're moving the middleman out of the picture when you're connecting with your friends, it's actually a proxy for your interests because your friends probably share your interests. So I don't know what that...
It is definitely interesting. I mean, the thing is, as far as interest, though, I have to bring this up, Jeff, because if you looked anywhere, and I know that you're probably not so into the show, but whether it was on FriendFeed or Twitter or any other site, for a main trend in the past couple of weeks, it was definitely American Idol.
Yeah.
I know you're not a big watcher, but I think you will enjoy this next video. It's from Current TV in San Francisco. They did a parody of Susan Boyle and Adam Lambert from American Idol singing together. Now, this is probably the oddest duo. I'm sure you know who both of them are.
I do, actually.
So let's take a look at that as we wrap up our headlines of the week. What's your web pick this week?
My web pick this week is Liquid Hot. It's called Magma. This is the latest offering from our friend Andrew Barron of Rocket Boom fame. I got to see it today. I got to play around a little bit with it. It is super cool. This is going to be how people watch video on the web.
That is so funny because I was at home and Jeff was talking about what he was going to do for this show, and he was going to mention that.
It's awesome.
I know,
Super
I can't.
awesome.
And Andrew Barron's a great guy and a good friend of ours.
Yes.
Very cool. I got to check it out. Now, my web pick is a site called Farky. This is a place where you can go to download Flash videos. You can also use it to download songs from MySpace, so you get the actual MP3.
Nice.
You can also use it to download Flash games. So the idea is, you know all those things on the web that you can't download easily, like YouTube videos? All you do is you plug the URL into Farky, and then it will spit out the content as you like it.
Nice.
It's very cool.
Sweet.
Now, Will, it was good for all of us to get together. We have to do it again soon.
Sooner rather than later.
I know. We got to fly Jeff up here, get the whole team together.
Let's all go to Halifax.
Oh, that's a better idea. We'll head to the East Coast.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the comments at commandN.tv.
Don't fuck.
Okay.